Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Draft and Write Records. Draft and Write Records is a game for 1 to 6 players, published by Inside Up Games, designed by Bruno Maciel. I may have said that incorrectly, I do apologize. And effectively what you're doing in this game is you are running a band. You are trying to start a band, you're trying to go on tour, you're trying to make sure you have all the assets, you have a proper agenda, and you want your band members to be in harmony to try to score a pile of points. Now the way you're doing that is you're going to get a hand of cards. They'll have a back like this, a front like this. It's basically going to have one of 3 different types of icons at the bottom. And you're going to be picking a card, and then you're going to pass the card either to your left or to your right. So drafting style, like Seven Wonders or Sushi Go, if you played that. And then you're trying to fill out stuff on your board to score the most points. That's the gist of the game. Now, that's enough talking about it. Let's go on the table. Check it out.
Come on, play the game.
All right, so here's a game of Draft and Write Records, all set up for 2 players. Now, I'm only going to be showing you one board. I'm not going to show you anything the second player's doing. When they take a card from their drafting, I'm just going to randomly get rid of one, because you only really need to know what one person is doing to see how the game works. So to set up, you're going to give each player a board. They're going to write their band name at the top. I wrote the weekend effect because that's my actual band. And then you're going to pick a color, and you're going to color in that circle right there with any color that you want. I picked purple. Every other player will do that. Each player will get 2 of these gold cards. They'll keep one, shuffle the other one back in the deck. I kept that one, which means if I can cross off 3 of these phones down here in my phone area, this area, I will get 8 points and a ×2 multiplier. Then you're going to flip out 4. There's gold, platinum, and diamond. It looks like I have 2 diamonds and platinums. So this is diamond, these are platinums. And those are going to be something that's going to be able to be scored at the end of the round. And then each player will get a pencil and a red, yellow, blue, and purple color pencil. All right, then you're going to shuffle this deck here. For the appropriate number of players, there'll be a certain number of cards. So I have it set up for 2 players. They will have a card at the bottom that says 2+. That's how you know it's 2 players. If you're playing more players, you're adding the appropriate cards. I think there are, 30 cards per player, I believe. Then you're going to deal each player 5. Then we're ready to go. All right. So let's talk about this sheet here real quick before we get started. So on this sheet, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 areas. All right. This area is basically like, if you can't do something else, you mark that down. There are some cards that have X's. It's called the scandal area. This is bad. You don't want to cross that off. This is your album sales or your singles. You're going to be taking the number of this you have crossed off times the number of these you have crossed off. That's your score for that section. Every time you cross off a bonus, you get that bonus. This down here is the Inside Up World Tour. You're going to be visiting these different places trying to score points right there. This down here is your harmony track. Those are going to go up here when you get a color here that matches a color connected to the line. It's going to give you a harmony. It's going to give you bonuses and some points for rows and columns. Over here, you're trying to mark off these icons. If you get a pair, that one marked off with that one, you get the bonuses in the middle. Cross all that off. Then up here, this is your agenda. You're trying to get 4 of a kind. If you get a 4 diagonal, you get that bonus and that bonus. You get both the bonuses. So that's what you're trying to do. All right. And in the band, you're going to be recruiting bands to get star power, recruiting musicians to get star power. You have production crew, backstage crew, singer, instrumentalists. And that's how you're going to get a lot of your points here and here. All right, so let's go ahead and start. So the way this game works is on your turn, you're going to get some cards. And the cards are going to have a couple things. They're going to relate to either here, here, or the band area. All right. And then you're going to mark off some stuff. So if I have this card and I play this card, I can mark off either this or that icon from this section. If I play this card, I can cross off any of the hearts down here. If I play this card, I could put a level 4 star power in an open musician space. I haven't gotten any money, so those are off limits. I have to cross that dollar off first with the appropriate colored symbols. Same thing with this one, and this one would let me cross off a phone down here. All right. So let's see, what do we need? I want some musicians. Let's go ahead and get started there. Let's go ahead and get started with this musician right here. And I'm going to put her right here. So the way that works is you're going to put the number, which is the points, in the middle. Then you're going to color in the circles of the appropriate color. So I have red, purple, and 2 yellow. All right, and now I'm trying to get other musicians that have icons in the same areas to match up with those colors to score some points. Then I take this card, it's discarded, and I will pass this card to my opponent, or to the left in this case, because of this card to the left in a 2-player game, just to the opponent. They got rid of a card, and then they will pass me their cards, and we'll take another turn. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So now I have these cards. I have that girl again, a guitar player, it looks like a guitar tech songwriter, guitar player, and that. I think I'm going to use this icon here. I'm going to cross off, looks like a radio. So let's cross off a radio right here. So I cross that off, and that's my turn. That's all I do. Discard that. These cards go over here to the opponent. They'll get rid of a card randomly, or they'll take their turn, which gets rid of a card. Then I get my original hand of cards back. So I have a heart, I have that, and I have this, I think. Let's start working on this, and I'm going to cross off the guitar here. So that one goes away. All right, these go to my opponent. They will play their card, which is this one. Then these come to me. Now I'm going to pick one of these cards, and I'm going to play it. I'm going to discard the other one. All right, so those are my options. Let's see. These are both musicians. I can't put a musician next to another musician because I don't have a dollar. So let's do, I'm going to do this one because it's all 4 colors and I like that. So let's do this one. So this is going to be a 1 right here. You can tell what color it goes into because it's got the guitar. It's got the guitar. Then I need all 4 colors. So we will do yellow. Yellow's hard to see. Red. Purple. And blue. All right. And then this card goes away. The other player will discard their cards. And that's the end of the week. So the end of the week, or the end of the round, we go into the weekend, which is scoring. At this point, this is going to be where you will be able to score any of these goals or your own personal goals. These goals will get refilled. Your own personal goal will not get refilled. So no other option of doing that. So do I have my singer? Does it have 5 or more harmonies? I don't even have a singer, so no. Do I have all 12 assets on the outside of this board? No, I do not. Do I have a microphone and a piano crossed off next to each other? I do not. Do I have $5 crossed off? I do not. And I do not have 3 phones, so I didn't score any points. If you score, you put the points up here. Card will go out of the game, and if it has a bonus on it, you would get that bonus as well. All right? But we haven't done that, so let's go on to another round. So the next round will start by each player getting 5 cards. Kind of want to show you some of the other areas of the board here. So there's my 5. Again, these will get dealt out. I'm just trying to show you for the sake of showing you. All right. Ooh, production crew is worth 5. That's not bad. I got a piano. So I want to show you, okay, so I'm going to play this piano here. It's really a drum. It's a picture of a drum, but it has a piano on it. And then these cards will get passed. We'll go ahead and get rid of this one. And these will come over to me. All right, now I'm crossing out this piano. I can cross out any piano that I want, but if I cross out a piano that's across from another icon, I will get a bonus. So I'm going to cross out this piano, and that's going to let me start my tour because you can see it has the tour icon, which matches this icon, and then I can put a check mark here or here. And I think I'm going to go this way because I'm going to try to get 15 points. Done. So I did that, got that bonus, so I crossed that off, and now I have my first stop at the park on my tour. All right, next cards I have. I do have a singer, but I don't want that. Ooh, yeah, this singer. I'm gonna play this singer. Not yet. Hang on. Not yet. Let's play this for now. I'm gonna cross off this right here because it's that icon. Done. They'll get rid of this card. They get these. I get these. Back to me. I have another piano. So I'm going to play this piano. Cross off this. That will give me this bonus, which moves me up on this track right here, where the first one does nothing. But now I'm closer to getting some points for my album. So we're done. I really want some of these cards, so I'm going to shuffle it randomly because I want that singer. Yes, all right. So they'll get these. I'm going to play this singer right here. I think. Yes, I will play that singer. And that one will go away. These two will go away. And this singer is worth 5. And we'll have 2 yellows, which doesn't match my purple, but it does match that yellow, which is good, and 2 reds, which will match neither of those, but I get 1 harmony for yellow, because these 2 yellows match. So I can cross off any of these yellow triangles down here that I want to. And I think what I want to do is, let's do this one. I want to cross this one off, which lets me cross off a money symbol, and I'm going to cross off this money symbol right here. So now I can continue my tour because I've made the money to get past that point. And then we'll go back to this thing, microphone, and I don't have any of these. These are impossible right now. I don't have 5 money, I don't have 3 phones, none of that. All right, let's do one more round. So 5 for me, 5 for them. Okay, done. And now let's see what we got. I would like to get a bonus. That would be nice. Do I have a heart? Do not have a heart. Okay. This card. If you get stuck playing that card at the end of the round, that's how you're going to get one of these X's. Or if you can't play something else and you only have cards, you can get an X there too. And for every instrumentalist that you don't, or band member that you have empty, you get an X. So X's are bad. You don't want to play those. So let's do... I want her. I'm going to play the moon. So I'm going to play the moon and I'm going to cross off a moon. So this will go here. They'll get rid of that one. Bottom, top one. Give these to me. So I'm crossing off a moon, which is right there. That's 3 of the 4 that I need here. Okay, and then it's my turn again. I'd really like to get a ticket. Boom, got it. So I'm going to use that for the ticket. And cross that off. Now I have 4 of a kind right here. Go ahead and mark that. Now I get both of these bonuses, this one and this one. And what that means is you can see on this board there are circles that are not connected to a band member. There's this one, this one, this one, and this one. What that's going to do is that's going to make it easier to get harmony bonuses. Now watch, I'm going to give myself a harmony bonus like this. Go here with a yellow. That'll give me a yellow harmony bonus. I get 2 of these. So I'll do 1 harmony bonus, which will do... Oh, which picture is that? I can't tell which picture that is. CD. All right. Sorry. I was struggling to see that picture there. So I'm actually going to cross off this one here because I get a yellow. And that's going to let me move up on the CD track, which will let me continue my tour, which will take me here, which lets me move up on the CD track again. Done. All right, then I get 1 more circle, and I think I'm going to do, let's do red down here. So I now have 2 of these circles colored in, which is good, and that's what I like to see. All right, so then they get these. I'm not sure if I passed. I might have already passed. That's fine. So then I have these cards, and I am going to do my singer. So I'm going to play this microphone card. This will go here. Give me this. So then I'm going to cross out these microphones right here, which will give me, oh, I did that bonus already. This bonus, a harmony bonus, and I will mark off this one. It's any harmony bonus that I want. And I'm going to take another $1. I need to get this crossed off so I can get to this 15. All right. So that's that. And then I have 2 more cards. I have 2 musicians. 2. Oh. All right. So let's say I didn't do that. I'm not going to cross that off. I'm going to cross off one of these right here. Unless that's crossed off, I can't put a new musician. I kind of cheated, but that's fine. I'm going to play this one. All right. And then this player's cards go away. And I'm going to get a 5 here. And put it here, a 5. And I'll get 2 yellows, which gives me a harmony, a red and a purple, which gives me another harmony for red and a purple. So I have a yellow harmony and a red harmony. So for the yellow harmony, let's keep going and cross off this one. This will finish my, or continue my tour. And then for the red, let's do the cassette tape here. Cross off this, that gives me another $1. And I will now cross off this $1. All right, done. So I need one more space on my tour and I get 15 points. Again, we'll keep looking at these goals here. Do I have a piano? And I do have a piano and a microphone, I think. Yep, I do have piano and microphones, so I can score this goal. So I'll go ahead and do that. That'll give me 4 points. I put that right here. Anybody else can score that as well if they did it, so that will go away. Do I have $5 crossed off? 1, 2, 3. I only have 3. I don't have 3 phones. Done. We flip a new goal card. And that's that. And the game is going to keep going until one of 3 things happens. Either one player has all of this full, one player has all of this full at the end of a round, or one player has completed their band. You can see the exclamation marks. Those are the in-game triggers. Once any of those things are done, the end of the round, the game is over at the end of that round. Then you're going to count up points. So you're going to get points for your bands, which is the points in this hexagon here. You're going to get points for your gold cards. So you'll add up all that, put that here. You'll get points for any row or column that you've completed down here in the harmony section. I don't have any of that. You'll get points for your agenda up here. So if you made this row, you can get some points. You'll get points for your tour. If you made it to the end, you'll get some points. You'll get points for your album, which is this amount of checks times this amount of checks. And then you're going to lose points based on all the X's that you have. Total goes there. Whoever has the most points is the winner. That is how you play Draft and Write Records. Let's go up the top. See what you think about it.
What do you think, son? What do you think?
All right, well, that was Draft and Write Records. So let's talk about the components real quick. I have a prototype version for this, so I'm not going to go over the components too much. I don't know if they're final or not, but I will just talk about some of the things that I have. So I have a whole pile of gold cards. This game comes with a whole pile of gold cards. Look at that. So many. It comes with 20 of these cards per player. So if you're playing 6 players, you're going to have a pile of cards. Iconography is really good in the card. I like the art. Again, I don't know if that's final or not. It's laid out very clearly. You know which section of your board it goes to when you play it. All that is good. Comes with a pile, and I mean a pile of sheets here, front and back. So, you know, you'll have a lot of replaying. You can always laminate one, and you can play it indefinitely. You'll have to use markers instead of the pencils probably, but so be it. So a ton of sheets. The sheets are really laid out clearly. I like the art. Everything makes sense of what it's doing. The harmony makes sense. All the areas make sense what they need to do. Once you learn what's going on, it's a very intuitive page. It comes with colored pencils. I'm assuming the game actually comes with enough colored pencil for everybody. I have enough for 2 players. Again, prototype, so I'm not going to hold that against them. So it'll come with colored pencils, pencil, and regular pencils. And then it'll have this turn order, which way you're passing card. I'm assuming it's going to be nicer. Mine's just glued paper. But either way, prototype. The biggest component of this game is this sheet, and these sheets are really nice. So that's what, you know, you can be looking forward to that. This game's fantastic. I love games about music. I love games about bands. I love games about tours. You know that if you've watched the channel at all. I play in a band. I've been playing in a band for a long time. I just love the theme, and I love when that theme meets a game that's fun, and that's where this is. So this game is on Kickstarter right now. There's more information on there. There's A and B cards, which are like some kind of stretch goals that you can get. I didn't show those off in here because I want to make sure that they happen before they get shown. But there's stretch goals, there's more cards, there's a whole bunch of extra stuff you can go look at the Kickstarter page, which I'll link in the video description if you're interested, and maybe show us some support. I might be back in this one because this is good, and I love a band theme. I don't really love roll and writes that much, but this one has the theme that I enjoy, so that kind of keeps me up on top of it. Normally I'd give a rating, but since this is kind of a preview, I'm not going to do that, but needless to say, it's a good game. So that is Draft and Write Records from Inside Up Games. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.